This Sakhi takes us back to the time when Guru Nanak Dev Ji was 18 years old. His father, Mehta Kaluji, wanted him to learn trade and sent him on his business venture with 20 rupees along with Bhai Balaji. But what Mehta Kaluji expected and what Guru Nanak Dev Ji did were two completely different things. What did Guru Nanak Dev Ji do with the money? Let's dive into this beautiful lesson in the true wealth and compassion. The true bargain, Guru Nanak Dev Ji's lesson in compassion. When Guru Nanak Dev Ji turned 18, his father Mehta Kaluji wanted him to engage in trade, believing it would be both profitable and fulfilling. He thought that doing business would keep his son occupied and happy. Choosing an auspicious day, he called Bhai Balaji and handed him 20 rupees, instructing, "Take Nanak with you and buy some valuable goods. If you make a good profit, I will send you with even more money next time." With this mission, Guru Nanak Dev Ji and Bhai Balaji set towards Johar Khana to purchase merchandise. As they travelled about 10 miles, they came across a group of hermits in the jungle. They were weak, hungry, and barely clothed. Seeing their condition, Guru Nanak Dev Ji turned to Bhai Balaji and said, "Father asked us to make a profitable deal, but what greater bargain is there than feeding the hungry and clothing the poor? True wealth is found in serving others. I cannot let go this opportunity to make a true bargain." Without hesitation, Guru Nanak Dev Ji took all the money and placed it before the hermits, saying, "I humbly offer this in your service." The head of the hermits replied, "Son, money is of no use to us. We live in the jungle, away from material possessions. But if you use this money to prepare meals for us, we will accept it." Realizing their needs, Guru Nanak Dev Ji and Bhai Balaji went to a nearby village, used the money to prepare food, and brought it back to serve the hermits. With the remaining money, they bought clothes for them. Having fulfilled their selfless service, they bowed in respect and returned empty handed but spiritually enriched. As they neared Talwandi, Guru Nanak Dev Ji told Bhai Balaji, "You go ahead, I will sit here by the well." Bhai Balaji went to the village and told Mehta Kaluji everything. Furious that the money had been given away, Mehta Kaluji rushed to the well, grabbed Guru Nanak Dev Ji. "You have wasted my money." Even in that moment, Bhai Balaji reasoned with him. "Mehtaji, you asked us to make a true bargain. Whether you accept it or not, Nanak Ji has indeed made the truest transaction, one that brings eternal blessings." Guru Nanak Dev Ji taught that the most rewarding trade is service to humanity. This Sakhi teaches us that true wealth is not in accumulating richness, but in selfless service. While the world chases material riches, Guru Nanak Dev Ji showed us that the truest bargain is one of kindness, compassion, and selfless service.